Well, it's certainly a lot better than if Xi had decided to take a tough approach, which, of course, markets had been dreading. But look, there were no big surprises in his speech this morning. A lot of the measures were, in fact, already on the cards. Some people might even be a little bit disappointed that there weren't more concrete timelines as to when some of these things will happen. Yes, he did say that China would do more to strengthen IP protection, which of course is something that the US has been very much concerned about over the next 6 months. And yes, he did say that China would lift import tariffs on cars and also ease some of the restrictions on foreign investment in the auto sector over the next year. But in some key crucial areas like investment in the financial sector, for instance, on raising foreign equity caps on financial services and also on easing restrictions for foreign companies looking to set up shop in China. There was a distinct lack of clarity on when some of these things might come about. And these are things that have frustrated not just the US, but also many other countries as well. And let's not forget, this isn't the first time that China's pledged to open up some of these sectors without there being any substantial action taking place.
OK, and Patrick, let's talk about trade surpluses. Xi Jinping said that China would import more products needed by the Chinese people. Any clues on what that might entail?
Well, this was very much a direct response to some of the U.S. rhetoric we've heard of late. And Xi stated that China clearly doesn't actively seek a trade surplus with other countries. And in fact, he may even been taking a little bit of a jab at America when he said that China will look to import goods needed by the Chinese people. It might be seen as him saying that America doesn't actually produce goods that Chinese people want or need. But in the background, there are some steps being made. China is in talks, apparently, to direct some of its investments in semiconductors towards the US, and this is not an insignificant area as part of its efforts to address the trade deficits. But it does seem to be a little bit of a calculated move, as this would mean directing some of its investments in South Korea and Japan away from those countries to the US. These, of course, are key allies of America. So it does seem to have been a measured approach they're taking here, and it's yet to be seen how Washington will respond to that.
OK.